What's up, Dallas Cowboys fans? IndyCarTim here with your Dallas Cowboys Daily Blitz. It is Thursday. It is Las Vegas Raiders week. It'll be our first opportunity to see some new additions in Logan Wilson and Quinnen Williams that Jerry Jones added at the trade deadline. It is the first game back after the bye. And, of course, the first game back after the tragedy that struck the organization and the NFL in the death of Marshawn Kneeland. So somber atmosphere, I'm sure, will be hovering around the stadium and the game as the Raiders and the Cowboys take the field out there in Las Vegas at, Allegiant Stadium? That monstrosity. I don't know. Do you like that stadium? I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. As is the case with everything in Las Vegas. But it's the Cowboys returning to the national stage here in Week 11 as they head out to the desert for a Monday night football matchup. The 2-7 Raiders are the home team, but they enter as 3-point underdogs to the Dallas Cowboys, who are 3-5-1. And much like the Cowboys, they're kind of still searching for some credibility, some stability after a rocky start to the season here. Of course, the reason for the Cowboys' rocky start is no surprise. It's no secret, as the defense has been anemic. It's been porous, and that's exactly where the Raiders think they can attack the Cowboys on Monday night. Frisco Lone Star High School alum and Raiders rookie running back Ashton Jeanty was respectful of Dallas's talent and its trade deadline splash for Williams and for Wilson, but he didn't hide his excitement and kind of his optimism about the opportunity to run against this defense. Now, Jeanty has not made the splash in the NFL that many thought that he would as a rookie. It's what happens when you go to a bad team with a bad offensive line in front of you. But I'm sure he'll find his footing here in the league, and he'll end up being just fine career-wise. But let's take a listen to Ashton Jeanty and what his thoughts were here in the for the matchup and facing the Cowboys defense on Monday Night Football.
The whole week ahead, but Monday Night Football matchup against the Dallas Cowboys, what stands out to you about their defense?
Yeah, I mean they got some great players. They just added Quinnen Williams, in the interior, so I'm sure that'll level up their front. But just a good all around team. But there's definitely places where we can attack them and make great plays.
You mentioned Quinnen Williams. What do you think he adds, to that group up front in terms of what they can do?
Yeah, just another guy in the interior to be disruptive. I mean, he's a game wrecker, so we gotta be ready for him.
Does that? I mean, they add him. They add Logan Wilson. There could be a handful of new starters for them on defense coming out of the bye. Does that make the prep for them a little different than most weeks, especially this late in the game in the season?
I mean, yeah. I wouldn't say really much different. We just prepping kind of for whoever's going to be out there. And obviously, they've made some changes, so we'll just prepare for that.
Sweet. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Thanks, Josh.
So Jeanty clearly shows a little bit of excitement about facing the team from Dallas, maybe first and foremost. But noting that there's, quote, definitely some places we can attack them, end quote. Of course, talking about the Dallas Cowboys defense, while acknowledging the addition of Quinnen Williams will be an improvement. But, the confidence there that Jeanty, maybe the excitement that he's showing is not without its foundation. In their last outing, if we all remember, the Cowboys were undone by a backup quarterback in Jacoby Brissett, and they could not slow down a journeyman running back in DeMarcado, who gashed the Dallas defense for 79 yards on just 14 carries. That tape gives the Raiders and everybody else, as if there wasn't already one out there, a template to control early downs, to test Dallas's edges, their second-level fits, and to force the Cowboys back end which is already a struggling secondary and ranked near the bottom of the league, to cover the longer fields and the tougher down and distances that the Cowboys will find themselves facing as a defense. I'm without question. I don't know how else to put it. I don't think this thing's getting much better than what we saw. I do think Williams will have an impact. I do think eventually Wilson will have an impact, maybe not immediately. But as a whole, I don't think one guy on the defensive interior can fix this. You've still got the secondary issues. And, yeah, the Raiders are not a good team. They don't have a quarterback playing well right now. They don't look good. But still, neither did the Cardinals before the Cowboys came into that game. On my end, zero confidence in a Cowboys win on Monday Night Football. And I'm not giving the Raiders any credit whatsoever. I am just saying that my heart, my brain, my gut just tells me this thing's just too far gone and teetering on the brink of just the season being gone, if it's not already. I'm already leaning in that direction that this season is already toast. Mathematically, is that a fact? No, it's not. But that's just the direction I'm teetering. So Monday night for the Cowboys kind of represents both a reset with the defensive additions and maybe kind of a referendum. Quinnen Williams is, of course, expected to bolster the interior, while the Cowboys will add Logan Wilson into the linebacker core, while also monitoring the arrival of DeMarvion Overshone and corner Siobhan Ravel Jr. But, again, is it just too broken for 1, 2, or even 3 guys to fix? And not that maybe other than Wilson or Williams, maybe having the ability to fix something. I don't know that these other guys, even when they get here, will have any impact whatsoever. I would love to hear what you guys think, though. Let me know in the comment section here under the video. Find me on social at IndyCarTim. I would love to hear all of that from you about the Cowboys' upcoming Monday night matchup with the Raiders, what Ashton Jeanty had to say about the defense. Clearly, all truth bombs. We'll just see how they are able to take on. Is that bulletin board material for the defense? No, probably not. I don't think so. He's a rookie, even though he's a local rookie. I'm just not sure how much of a factor that has on anything. But we'll do it all again, previewing Cowboys Raiders coming up here before the weekend hits us. I'm IndyCarTim for the Dallas Cowboys Daily Blitz podcast right here on FanStream Sports and the Fish Report YouTube channel. Until next time, boys and girls, we'll see you.